Hey y'all, it's Seven. Welcome back to my channel and thank you for clicking on this video. Today's video is gonna be what happened when I went to Africa last year, specifically when I went to Tanzania. Now, I hope the video is not gonna be too long because I don't want it to be. I just wanted to let you guys know like the meat and potatoes and carrots of what happened when I was over there. So hopefully it's not gonna be too long. Also, the lighting might be a little horrible just because I'm in my room, I'm in my bed, and it's like 3 in the morning. But I had to hurry up and get this video out because I need to post it this week. Well, not this week. I think next week, whatever. I just need to hurry up and post it because I just posted my last video, which was the travel vlog to Tanzania. That was the last part 3. So after that, I want to post this one. So I'm gonna hurry up and get it out. Disclaimer for this video is I won't be talking trash about like certain airlines, certain people, anything like that, but I'm just going to tell you guys what happened to us. Okay, so you just take it for what it is. Like, I'm not here to bash any airline, any company or anything like that, but I'm just letting you guys know our experience and what happened for us. Some stuff is going to sound like I was mad. I was mad, you know. I'm not mad anymore, but yeah, it's gonna sound like I was being mean and mad. So without further ado, y'all, let's just jump into the video so you guys can find out what happened. I have my notes in front of me just because the dates were a lot and a lot of different stuff happened. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, the lighting, I want to hold it up, but it's gonna be shaky a lot. The lighting's probably gonna be horrible, but anyway, so just to start off with, this all happened last year, 2021. We were supposed to go to Tanzania. We left. As soon as we got to the airport, we already realized there's going to be issues because we were having issues checking in. We were supposed to be 3 of us. So me and my sister and my brother-in-law. So me and my sister were able to go ahead of my brother-in-law. He had some issues happening with his stuff. He had a lot going on that time. That should have been our red flag, but you know, we just went anyway because, you know, you paid for that and it was a lot of money. So yeah, but we had a lot of stuff happening, a lot of airport stuff happening when we were in the States, in Houston. So it was just a lot right there. So we left on the 2nd. We got to Dubai on the 3rd. Yeah, I think we got to Dubai on the 2nd. I don't know. I don't remember, but I know we were in Dubai for like a few hours, for almost 24 hours. So we got a hotel, and y'all probably saw the video. In the morning, we were supposed to take our flight to Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. So we landed on the 4th, I think. Yeah, we got there on the 4th. I think we got there like at 12 or 1 p.m. on the 4th. That was a Saturday. So that was pretty cool. We got there. So let all that time pass. So we got there on the 4th. Okay. We're supposed to be there 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we're supposed to leave on the December 16th. So we're supposed to be there for 12 days. Okay. So the 16th, we were supposed to leave to go to Dubai, okay? We're supposed to be at Dubai, get there at 9:50 p.m. And then we're supposed to head to Abu Dhabi and then have 2 days in Abu Dhabi, come back and have 1 day in Dubai. But that didn't happen. After me and my sister got back from Zanzibar, we got back from Zanzibar, I think on the 14th or the 15th, something like that. And there was new COVID restrictions where you had to get 24-hour COVID tested. So we're thinking like, okay, we're going to get our tested. We're thinking like the 24 hours starts from when you get your results, not from when you got tested. That's what we thought at first. So we got tested the day before. And mind you, like, the results took about 24 hours. So it doesn't even make sense to me why we're even doing that. Because they take a mad long to get our results. So that's why we did like a day before. We got our test, and then we're supposed to leave the 16th in the morning. I think, no, in the afternoon. I think at 1 p.m. or something like that. My brother-in-law got an email at midnight talking about some from Emirates, talking about some, oh, everything, your flight has been canceled due to some technical difficulties or something like that. I don't remember the whole thing of it, but this is my first time flying with Emirates. Okay, it's gonna be my last time flying with them, just because it was just, they were doing too much. They were lying to our faces about what's really going on, and then when we finally got the truth, they were like, oh, Tanzania has restrictions. They have to have the PCR testing in the airport. The reason them Tanzania airport does not have that. They have the rapid one. They don't have the facility in the airport. But my thing is with Emirates, y'all knew that already, okay? We've been flying like this. People have been flying like this. Y'all knew that already. So why you pretending like it's a new regulation? That's pretty much what the girl said. The girl said it's a new regulation. What got me the worst part is he would keep calling and they will always hang up on his face. That's how we knew, like, okay, they playing games with us. And then she's like, oh, they don't know when's the next time they're gonna have a flight. They're just canceling everything. They did have some restrictions in certain countries in Africa where they're not allowing people to fly at all, but that was more like, I think, East Africa. No, I think that was more like West Africa, not East Africa. But Tanzania wasn't part of it. So, because if we knew if it was going to be part of it, we wouldn't have flew at all. But Tanzania wasn't part of it. That's why we flew. Okay, so yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, but they were just on the line. Emirates, the customer service wasn't good for us. They were on the line lying. And then my thing is with customer service is you have to put yourself in the customer's shoes, you know? Like, you got to understand where we're coming from, because I'm supposed to coming back on the 21st. I start work on the 21st, you know? I have to go to work. This is a contract job I have to be at. My brother-in-law, he has his own business, but he still has to get home too, you know. He still has to get home too because he has a family and he still has his own business he has to take care of too. But my job is you know, I have to be there at a certain time, or that's my ask. Okay, so I'm getting mad, I'm getting frustrated, and then they want to lie. And then the lady customer service, she was like, she just wasn't understanding where we were coming from. She just was worried about Emirates. Like, she did not give a damn about what we're gonna do or how we're gonna get back home. She's like, the next flight is on the 28th, maybe. And she was just not giving us good answers. And my thing, the whole reason why I decided not to ever fly Emirates again. Now, I'm not telling anybody not to fly with them or anything like that, but it's just what happened to us. I won't be flying with them because we never got an apology. Like, you know, if a company mess up, and that was their mess up. It wasn't, we didn't mess up. We didn't cancel. We did not miss our flight. That was their mess up. My thing is, they never apologize. Like, she should have been like, oh, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. We never, ever got that. Till this day, February, we still didn't get that. Like, that's the reason why I won't be flying with them, just because of that simple fact. Like, they could have said sorry for the inconvenience, because we didn't mess this up. Y'all messed this up. So that blew me far away. I was so tight at that part that I just couldn't, you know. And then to add insult to injury, we got my sister and my brother-in-law got sick. I turned out to be fine, okay? But they got sick. Yeah, so the Emirates thing happened, and then we couldn't even fly anyway because they got sick. I didn't get sick. I turned out to be fine. I didn't get sick, but them two were sick. And I already knew my sister was going to be sick because she was on our last day at Zanzibar. That's why we didn't get to do too much. She was already feeling sick. That morning she woke up not good at all. So I already knew she was sick and my brother-in-law was already sick. But anyway, Emirates, y'all, you know. And the thing is, they're not even trying to give us, because we spend a lot with Emirates. They're not even trying to compensate us back or do anything. They just want to have that mistake, not apologize, and not give us any type of money back. Like, that makes no sense. And the thing is, too, they don't even, if you want your money back, like a voucher, you have to fly back to Tanzania. Like, I'm confused. Why would we go back? We just came from that thing. And not to mention that, if we fly with y'all, what if we get stuck again? We're not trying to go through that. So they don't even want to give you a voucher for anything anywhere else. Just you have to go back to Tanzania, which is stupid to me. We started flight to Dubai and to Abu Dhabi, and we missed everything else that came with it. Like, me and my sister, we already booked all our excursions, all our stuff that came from going to Dubai and stuff like that. We lost all of that. Okay. So on the 18th, I was like, okay, fine. I have to be to work on the 21st. Let me go ahead, since I'm fine, I'm feeling good. Let me go ahead and book a COVID test, and leave on the 20th at 1 in the morning. So that's what I did on the 18th. I did my on the 18th I did my test, and then the 19th I got it back. Well, on the 19th I figured out I was sick, which I don't understand. After 3 days, I turned out to be sick. I didn't have any symptoms. I was still feeling just like my normal self, okay? I didn't get to go on the 20th. I had to call my job, let them know I won't be back. But that got taken care of, okay? So we had to spend Christmas Eve and Christmas Day in Tanzania, y'all. We had no plans to being there for all that time. And that's like almost, we were in Tanzania for almost a month, pretty much. Like 3 weeks to a month. So we were just, it was a lot, okay? And mind you, we left from Tanzania on the 28th. We had to be at the airport again because we were supposed to be going to Puerto Rico and Jamaica. Okay, we were supposed to be there for a few days. We were supposed to be going there, so we had to cancel all that stuff. I got a refund for, the trips and stuff, but the excursion and stuff, we couldn't get that back. So that kind of sucks too. We lost a lot of money over there because we had to pay for our hotel when we were in Tanzania and food and everything. We didn't really do anything. That's why the vlog was kind of boring a little bit at the end for the travel vlog. It was kind of boring just because I didn't get to do much. We didn't have plans to do much anyway because I did not want to be there any longer. I wanted to go home, get to my own stuff, and we did do stuff a couple of days, go to my own stuff, but I was like, I did not want to pick up the camera. I was feeling so angry, negative. I just had negative energy. I did not want to pick up the camera when I was feeling that way and put that towards y'all. So I was like, let me just not even get in the camera. When I did feel a little bit better, a little bit more positive, I got in the camera for a few clips, but I didn't want to give y'all that negative energy that I was feeling. But anyway, we finally got to go home on the 28th, which was a headache again. So we did our COVID test, I think, on the 26th. So like I was telling you guys earlier, we're thinking like, okay, 24 hours. We're thinking the 24 hours starts from when we get the results. But no, the 24 hours starts from when you got tested. But we didn't do it like that because it takes a long time for them to get your results. It takes up to 30 hours and it won't make, that's not even, that doesn't make any sense. So we're like, let's just do it the day before. We got to the airport with our results, negative, we're all ready to go. Okay, so they have a thing at the airport where you have to be, for international and plus COVID going on, you have to be at the airport 4 to 5 hours ahead of time. Okay, so we got there. It was Qatar. We're flying Qatar now. Okay, so Qatar. There was a KLM and another one, Kenya Airlines. Emirates was done. They're not doing anything. We're like, okay. The KLM and the Kenya, they didn't have much people on their flights. It was like onesie, twosies. But the one for Qatar, because everybody's pretty much going back to the States or going to Qatar itself or any other place. I don't know, but I just know there was a lot of people on that flight. So we got there super early. Nothing was set up, okay? Y'all want us to come early, have stuff set up, and then when it's time we got like an hour, 30 minutes before the boarding time, that's when they start setting up cones and ropes and setting up their projectors and all that stuff. It's like, y'all were here the whole time. What were you doing? Like, they were just talking to each other, not really doing nothing. And that like agitated me even more. At this point, I was already angry. It's just anything somebody do a little thing is just trying to piss me off, okay? So they're trying to set up their ropes and cones and getting their paperwork together. So it didn't make no sense. Why are we here 4 to 5 hours ahead of time, but y'all not even ready on time? And then we standing in line, okay? This would be a good time to tell everybody, because they have a pre-check-in before you even check your bags in. To check, I guess, all your paperwork first before you go check in your bags and get your ticket. So we in line for that, okay? With all our stuff, we had a lot of stuff. You know, usually people that travel across the country and stuff like that usually have a lot of stuff. So we had a lot of stuff. We get to this will be a good time while we're waiting in line before we start to tell everybody, hey, this is what you guys gonna need when you get to the front, so you won't be rummaging through your suitcase and stuff like that for things you need. That they should have told us what we needed before we got there, because people were getting to the front because you needed your COVID test, your other documents. You need other documents, but they didn't tell us what we needed. So we're just going through our bags looking for our stuff. But luckily, we kind of knew what we needed, so we're good there. But other people that were in front of us, they weren't ready. They were going. This guy, he opened up his whole suitcase, clothes falling out, so he can look for his paperwork. Like, it didn't make no sense. So we finally got to the front. We're like the third person. So we got to the front. She's like, oh, your test is invalid because you didn't do it within 24 hours. We were like, yes, we did. We did it on the 18th. And I guess, like I was saying, they counted from the day you got tested, which didn't make no sense because we got our test 30 hours later. She's like, the test is invalid. You guys have to do it within 24 hours, which made no sense because you get your we're supposed to leave on the 28th. Okay, so we did our test on the 26th. We got it back the 27th, like at 11 p.m. Okay, I want to say. So if we were to do our test on the 27th, they close at 3. We wouldn't get our test till the 28th at 1 p.m. We would have missed our flight. So I just didn't understand what the hell was going on for that. So that happened. Everything that kept happening, I just kept getting angrier and angrier and angrier. But luckily, we're able to, they had a rapid testing little area where you can get your test results within like 15 minutes. So we went over there, and then I had an issue with my car, which I should have known better not to use a card for stuff like that, but I did. So it took some time. My credit card took some time for it to process through. So they're like, oh, no, your results are not, you can't get your results. Your card didn't go through, but it did. And then, so I did mine first. My brother-in-law did his, and then my sister did hers. I didn't get mine till I was like the last person to get my results because he called and I was so scared, y'all. He called, he's like, hey, he said my name, and I was like, yes. He's like, come to the back. I'm like, dang it, I'm not going home. I need to go home. I was so scared. I was like, okay, this can't be good. He calling me back there to tell me something that I don't want to hear. I was freaking out. But then luckily he's like, oh, your credit card didn't process through, which it did. It takes some time because it is a credit card and we're in a different country and stuff like that. So I was there for another 30 minutes. She lost my paper. It was just a lot going on just for that little part right there. It was just, it was headache. But it came out negative. I was fine. So we had to rush to checking our bags. I'm not telling y'all not to fly in Tanzania airport or anything like that. because I've been flying a lot in my life so far, and I want to say that that airport is my second favorite airport. Okay, Qatar being number one. Yeah, Qatar's number one. That place is probably Tanzania is probably number two, just because they're really, really nice. They're friendly, friendly people. They're nice, and they're just, it's nice. So I just didn't like the, all the checkpoints, and I was just mad. I was being negative, so that's why it seemed like they were like I didn't like the place. I didn't like the airport, but no, they were very nice people over there, very considerate. They're funny, cracking jokes, even though I didn't want to hear it because I was fed up. But yeah, that's probably my second favorite airport. But anyway, I forgot to tell y'all this. After we got our rapid test, we went in line. There was these young guys in front of us. They couldn't find their paperwork. And there was another guy behind us. He had a bunch of bags. He was by himself. Okay, so y'all, my anger's already through the roof, all right? Okay, I'm just ready to show my ass because I'm mad. My anger was really bad back in the day. Like, I would just cuss you out right then and there. But now it's not like that anymore. It's just like, I could still cuss you out if I get to that point, but I don't let nobody get me to that point where I have to cuss you out like that. I'll probably still get mad, but I also understand now that I'm older. I understand people go through stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what somebody's going through, so I give them the benefit of the doubt. But I'm still going to have a little attitude and tell you how I feel, but I'm not going to cuss you out, okay? So we're behind the boys. The guy behind us, he takes his little bags and he just rolls his car. He goes right in front of us and put his paperwork down on the desk for the lady to check. And I'm looking like, wait a minute, hold up. I'm just looking around like, anybody saw that? He just cut us like that. I'm confused. I was so confused. I was angry, but I was not going to show my ass like that on him. I was angry. Why would you just cut us like that? We're going through the same stuff you going through, and you going to cut us. It's not like we were like going through our bags looking for paperwork or anything like that. We were waiting for our turn. He just cut us. I can't hold my mouth. I'm going to tell you what you like. I was like, that's when I snapped on him. I didn't cuss him out. I just snapped. I was like, what the hell do you think you're doing? You see us standing there. What the hell? Are we invisible to you? Like, what are you doing? And then I was not going to be too mad. But then he was like, he started giving me attitude, giving me lip like, oh, I don't care and stuff like that. He just, pissed me off. So I was going back and forth with him. And then that's when that's when my sister had something to say. My brother-in-law piped in. And then we just were tag teaming him. Like, we're not letting him get through with this. You're not just going to cut us? Like, why? What is you thinking? Like, are we already mad going through all this and you just going to skip us like that? No, sir. So we doing what we got to do, arguing with him. And then I take it a step further because he didn't move. He didn't budge. He didn't do nothing. So I took our paperwork. I put our stuff on top of his stuff. You're not gonna just cut us like that. And I was done talking to him at this point. He didn't want to move. He just kept going back and forth. I don't feel like all that. So I put our paperwork on top of his, and I was telling the lady our concern, like, you gonna let him do that? You can't let him do that. You see that we was here first. So good thing the lady was on our side. She seen that he skipped us, so she took us first. But either way, like, I was so pissed. I usually try not to say stuff. Like I was saying, I try not to, like, cuss people out in lines and stuff like that because, like I said, you don't know what they're going through. But I've had it, I was at my final straw, Yeah, that's kind of what happened. Now that I'm saying it out loud, it doesn't sound like it was much. But it was for us because we lost. It's not all about money and stuff like that, but we had to put that into our equation because we did lose a lot of money. We lost money, we lost our trips, we lost a lot of stuff, we lost time. You know, we won't get that stuff back. But I'm just not, like right now, I'm supposed to be flying. Like we're supposed to be going to trips in a few months. I'm just afraid to fly, period, because I don't want to get stranded again. It's not a good feeling. And granted, we're not going to be flying with Emirates ever again just because they left a bad taste in our mouth. But yeah, it's not as bad. Probably isn't as bad to you guys because you guys didn't experience it. But it was, when we were going through it at that time, it was pretty negative. But right now, you know, just kind of getting through it. I didn't want to start my New Year's like that, being stranded, being, you know, angry. But it is what it is. Getting over it, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much the story. I hope you guys understand. There should have been more footage for the last vlog or the second vlog. There should have been more footage, but like I was saying, I just didn't feel like it. Like I didn't want to get on the camera. I just didn't feel right. So yeah, we will be going to Tanzania again eventually. My brother-in-law is Tanzanian, so, and I have friends that are Tanzanian too. So we will be going again, just not anytime soon. We just have more adventures we want to do. In Zanzibar, we didn't get to do. And what's the other place too? The biggest mountain. We want to go do different excursions, see elephants and stuff like that. We didn't get to do all of that. So we will definitely be going again. I will be vlogging that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys understand a little bit more of what happened with us. Like I was saying, don't, you know, I'm not tell you guys where to fly. You fly where you want to or what airline you want with. So that's up to y'all. Like every airline you go to, no airline is the perfect airline. No airport is the perfect airport. They always have their issues, but just I'm going to be done with that one. And I'm just going to stick to Qatar if I'm flying international or, you know, a different one, whatever. But Emirates, you're on my shit list. But anyway, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, y'all. And leave a comment down below. Anything else y'all want to see from me, or any questions you guys may have about the trip or what I said in this video. Hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.